Last time I had a task. The task is difficult. So I remember I was stuck at that time. I don't know way forward how to do this. And then I know from there I've learned something, which is focus. What do I focus on at the time? And I've noticed I focus too much on on the problem itself, that it cannot be done. So that's why it cannot be done. I give away my power, my focus, because instead of putting my focus on solution, I put it on the wrong thing. Because when we talk about focus, where you put your focus is where the energy will flows to it. And I started looking back into my life on the things that I'm struggle with. When I look at it, a lot of it is a misplaced focus, misplaced attention that causing all this issue. And here I want to tell a little bit how focus is such a powerful tool that we can be aware of and to use it to our advantage so that we can create the life that we truly want. And this also, for example, right, if you put focus on other people, you blame other people, it's like you put attention to other people, it's the same thing. You resent them for what they've done to you, and then you will stop because you give away the energy that you have, the energy that should be using that you can be using to create in your life. You give it to other person, and you're wasting it without even noticing it. Because when we when our body have learned memorized emotion that we've accounted back then, our body can create that thing again without we even noticing. And our body has lived in the past, it's not in the present anymore. So the only thing to solve this problem is awareness. When we start to be conscious, to tell your body, to treat your body like a wild or undisciplined dog, to train it. Hey, stop, this is not what I want to feel, this is not what I want to think about. I want to make change my life. I don't want to live in the past anymore. So that's the energy that is available, that you are using now to move away from that. It takes energy to be conscious, to not easily drag down into the past, that's creating the outcome that you undesired, you don't want. And it's interesting if we put a lot of if we put a lot of focus out there, like it's scattered around. What the problem happen is our mind and heart become incoherent, and we in the in this state of creating, in a state of survival, where time where time, environment, and body can overcome by the feeling that you want to have. So that can become dangerous, and it's become worse when we use all this energy, the strong energy. You react to something that is not in your control. For example, you're stuck in this traffic jam, you be mad, you be angry. If you don't catch yourself, you will be in this state for prolonged state of time, and it will causing dis-ease into your life. You will not feel relaxed. We need to be relaxed a bit. That's something that when you be in that situation, simply you're much more happier, you're much more open, you're playful with life, and things will come to you in a lot in unforeseen ways. And to be there is to be, yeah, is to be conscious, back to the point that I've mentioned before. Be conscious to, when you feel this emotion, use the elevated emotion in your heart where you feel grateful, joyful, to overcome that incoherent energy. Pull it back, the energy back to you. Chillax, relax, and start creating.